A very good evening to all of you. I hope all of you are doing good. I request all of you to please share the joining link with your friends and your fellow classmates and ask them to join today's session. Hello, Preeti. Yes, the class is going on. The class have just started. I request all of you to please share the link with your friends and ask them to join. Hello, everyone. I hope all of you are doing great. It's so nice to see you all. I'm not seeing highs and hellos in the chat box. What happened, guys? So we will be starting in another 2 minutes. So till the time, once again, I'm requesting you all to share the message, share the word that we are live. And this session is going to be more interesting because we are going to have some more interesting elements for you in this session and the rest of the coming sessions as well. Hi, Satvik. It's so nice to meet you. Hi, thoda music, thoda masti. Hi, AT Squad. Hi, Athar. A very good evening, Pranshu. All right, so yeah, I guess it's a good time to start now. So yeah, in today's session, we are going to make our own virtual assistant using AI. So what we are going to do is we are going to make our own virtual assistant using artificial intelligence. Let's begin. So starting off, I request all of you to please join the Telegram group. The link is there in the chat box, in the live chat box, as well as in the description box. Or you can scan the QR code there on the screen. So you have 3 options by which you can join the Telegram group. The reason why we are telling you to join why we are asking you to join the Telegram group is this, that we will be giving you all the updates and support regarding the Codeavour competition in the Telegram group only. So it's great that if you join the Telegram group, you will be getting all the links there for each of and every session. You will be getting some notifications as well. And you can ask your doubt there in the Telegram group itself. Of course, you will be having doubt sessions too. But if you have any other doubt that you want to ask, you can ask in the Telegram group because everyone is there. The whole team is there. So yeah, please join the Telegram group. Moving forward, we are going to play one video which will be giving you guys an overview about the Codeavour competition, what Codeavour brings this year to you at your table, at your doorstep, and how you can participate, what are the themes, and every other necessary details is there in this video. So I request all of you to watch this video very carefully and try to understand everything that is going to happen this year in Codeavour 2022.
For the 4th consecutive year, bringing you the biggest international AI and programming competition for kids, Codeavour 2022 International 4th edition. To make kids aware and inspire them to brainstorm over emerging issues, to make the world a better place, kids need to build solution-based projects on the following theme: save the environment, strengthen the health infrastructure, revolutionize the agriculture, automate the surroundings, make smart transportation system. You can make anything and everything you want, from stories to games, from software-based AI projects to hardware-based projects. Pictoblox, an international AI education and coding platform. You can learn to code, make interactive animations and games, interesting projects based on AI, program actions for robots, and much more. With Pictoblox app now available on Play Store, you can even make your project for the competition on the go. Anyone above 7 years old and falling under 3 age groups can. Yes, you can either participate as a one-person army or in a team of 2 with your coding buddy. Follow these 3 easy steps to participate. Register by entering the team details on the contest portal. Prepare to enhance your coding and AI skill via self-learning material and AI bootcamps. Now that you have the skills required, it's time to show the world what you have got. Submit your project brief, project file, and the project video. Now all you have to do is sit back and wait for the results. Registration for Codeavour 2022 International starts on 10th of October. The last date to submit your project is 10th January 2023. You can register anytime between 10th of October and 10th of January 2023. The winners of Codeavour 2022 International will be announced on 31st January 2023. Participants stand a chance to win more than 60 prizes with $20,000 in total. Along with the cash prizes up to $1,000, all the winners will also receive a medal, certificate, and the official Codeavour 2022 AI t-shirt. Participate in the biggest online AI and programming competition for kids with more than 3 lakh plus participants, 1,000 plus schools, 1 lakh plus teams from 90 plus countries. So, what are you waiting for? Registration starts today.
I hope all of you got an overview about this year's Codeavour competition, the 4th edition of the biggest AI and coding competition. So it's a golden opportunity for all of you. So yeah, do register as fast as possible, as soon as possible, and start making your innovative projects. Moving forward. Coming to Siri and personal assistants. So you all know, you all have heard about virtual assistant. They are booming nowadays in this industry of technology. Every machine, every device that you own have a virtual assistant in them, whether it be an iPhone, which have Siri, whether it be an Android, which have Google Chrome, like OK Google. In laptops, you have Cortana in the Windows laptops. In MacBook, you have Siri. So you have virtual assistants all over in your devices. They can do from everything to anything. They can remind you that you have a meeting. They can remind you that you have to drink water. They can remind you anything. They can do calculations for you. They can read for you. They can talk to you also. They can recite a poem. They can recite a story. They can recite a joke as well. That is what these virtual assistants can do. So what are these actually virtual assistants? How they are made using coding? That is what we are going to look at in this session. Coming to what is NLP? Okay, so there are a lot of questions that you guys have. I'm just going to take few of them right now, and then we will move back to the session. So Crazy Coder Pictoblox is asking, sir, still I'm not able to connect Corky to Pictoblox through Bluetooth. Crazy Coder, tomorrow we have the DAO session. Join that. I will also call an expert to help you out. Don't worry. Atharv is asking, sir, for the competition, we could use machine that is not supported by Pictoblox. No, you cannot use any machine or any robot, any board. So you have to use robot or boards that are supported by Pictoblox. So I told you that if you visit the Codeavour official website, over there you will be able to see in the guidelines, there are a number of boards / robots that you can use for this competition. You can use Quarky, Evive, Microbit, Arduino, ESP32, T-Watch, Buffett, Makey, or Lego. You can use anyone. And it is not important, it is not compulsory that you have to use a hardware. You can simply use Pictoblox application and create your amazing project like we are doing right now. Okay, back to NLP. Don't worry, guys, if you have more doubts or questions, you can ask them by the end of the session, or you can join tomorrow's doubt session that we are going to have at the same time. What is NLP? So NLP stands for Natural Language Processing. What exactly it is? Suppose I want to command computer or Siri, and I want the Siri to remind me that I have a meeting at 8 o'clock with Rupa Shri ma'am. So what I will say like, I will call out Siri and I will say that, please remind me that I have a meeting at 8 o'clock today with Rupa Shri ma'am. So what the computer will do, she will put that in the reminders app, and the reminders app will notify me 10 minutes before that you have a meeting with Rupa Shri ma'am, Vivek, please get ready. So I will get ready, I will go and get my laptop, I will send her the joining link and be ready. But how exactly it is working? How a computer is able to understand, how a virtual assistant is able to understand my language and do what I am saying. It is via NLP, stands for Natural Language Processing. Natural Language Processing. It is a concept, it is a process by which the computer understands the speech or whatever the human being is talking and retrieve the meaningful piece of information from it. Suppose if I want the Siri to play any music that I like, suppose I like Spider-Man music, or you know that Iron Man scene where he says love you 3000. I want Siri to play that on YouTube. I will ask Siri that please play that I love you 3000 scene from Avengers movie. What will happen? Siri will open YouTube, it will search it for me and it will play for me. But how it is doing it? By a natural language processing. How the natural language processing is the process, is the concept by which my virtual assistant is converting my speech, what I'm saying, into what they can understand and retrieving the piece of meaningful information from what I am saying and then responding me back. Once again, I'm explaining this to you, all of you. Suppose if I'm asking my computer that I'm asking Siri on my computer that remind me that I have a meeting at 10:30 p.m. today. What is going to happen? I am saying that sentence in English language, but the NLP is going to convert that English sentence into a readable form that a computer can understand. And then when it is converted into that form that computer can understand, computer can read, from that it will do what I have asked it to do. That means it will remind me at 10:30 that I have a meeting. Then coming to the next point, the natural language processing, aka NLP, is the subfield of artificial intelligence. So we have talked about another subfield of AI, and I want all of you to answer. What was the other subfield we have already talked about? Which subfield of artificial intelligence we have talked about in Python, in block-based programming, and we have made 2 activities on them. I want answers. Which subfield we have used previously for reinforcement learning, supervised learning, unsupervised learning? AT squad, Athar, what is that? These are types of what? Though you are correct, but these are types of what? What is the main thing? The main heading? No. That's not coding. Of course, coding is the whole thing that we are doing. But I'm asking what was the other subfield of AI which we used previously in previous sessions? No, that's not an NLP we are doing right now. Samriddhi, we are doing NLP right now. Okay, the answer is machine learning. Athar, you were right, reinforcement learning, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, but these are the types of ML. Okay, Athar. So these are type of ML, and ML is the subfield of AI. So now we have worked with 2 subfields of artificial intelligence. First, machine learning, and second, natural language processing, and we are going to work on it today. So NLP is a subfield of artificial intelligence which involves the interaction between human beings and computers via speech recognition. And we are going to talk about speech recognition in the next slide. So how does NLP exactly work? So what NLP do is NLP gets the computer language, the human language, and then converts it into a specific format that can be readable or understandable by the computer. What it will do, it will get the human language, convert it / translate it into a readable, understandable format that computer can retrieve information from. For this particular thing, this conversion, we have to train a model like we did in machine learning. And what model this time we have to train? We have to train the model of human language. It's a very vast area. NLP is a very vast subfield of AI, where training comes, training of human language, the human language data, the new human language data, NLP algorithm. So what NLP algorithm is exactly? It is algorithm in which we train the human language data such that whenever we speak something, whenever we ask the virtual assistant to do something for us, it will use that trained model and convert that sentence that we have spoken to it into a format that computer can understand. So this is how NLP works. We will say a few lines and it will convert that into a format which the computer can understand, and then the computer will give us the desired output. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, don't worry if you have any questions. I'm telling you, don't worry. We will be answering all your questions. by the end of the session, as well as in the DAO session that we are going to have tomorrow at the same time. Don't worry about it, guys. Now coming to speech recognition. So speech recognition is the ability of a machine to identify the words, phrases, sentences, whatever we are saying, and then it will convert it into the readable format. So what speech recognition exactly is? It is converting the message that we want to say into the machine readable format. Suppose if I give you an example over here, I am saying that, hey Siri, remind me I have a meeting at 10:30 p.m. today. So now what will happen? Now this message will be converted into a readable format which a computer can understand. And what that format can be, of course, it has to be bits. So this is how the speech recognition is going to work. So what it is doing, it is getting the sentence, the task, whatever I'm saying, and then it is converting it into the machine readable format, which is bits. So this is what the task of speech recognition is. And I hope it is clear to all of you. Moving forward, now we are looking at the working of speech recognition. So for example, we have Alexa over here. So what is happening over here, as you can see, first of all, we are speaking, right? The human being, whatever, a girl or a boy, they are speaking. Alexa will listen to them. Alexa will process whatever she has heard, and then she will respond accordingly. This processing part over here is the major thing. Why? Because this processing part is done by what? The speech recognition. This is where the speech recognition plays the most important role in the processing. And what happens in processing, sir? In processing, the text that we are saying, that is converted into the format which is readable by the machine. I gave you an example in which I was telling the Siri that remind me that I have a meeting at 10:30 p.m. today. Now that sentence will be converted into bits, which is a machine readable format. So this is what takes place in the processing. And after that, the machine responds accordingly. So what will happen at 10:20? Siri will remind me that I have a meeting at 10:30. So this is how the speech recognition works. I hope it is clear to all of you. Coming to applications of speech recognition, there are many applications, but we are talking about few over there which are very, very common. First application, that is chatbot. So chatbot is application of speech recognition which you can see anywhere. Nowadays, you have chatbots on every website by which you can talk to them on even the WhatsApp business. They have chatbots too. So whenever I'm sleeping, that chatbot will, if I receive a message at 3:30 in morning. So what that chatbot will do, that chatbot will say that right now Vivek is resting. Vivek will text you back once he is up or once he is working. So that is what chatbot do. We can interact with them, we can get specific links with them. Then we have personal assistants also. Personal assistants, what they do? Siri is a personal assistant. Alexa, okay Google, Apple Home. They all are virtual personal assistants. Then we have medical dictation software. They're also here to ask to help us. I told you guys about a winner last year. There was a student who won, and what he made a robot, virtual assistant robot. He named it Dexter, and what he was doing, that Dexter robot was giving out medicines, talking to the patient, and he won the first prize. He used hardly 2 hardwares, but he won the first prize. Then helping the physically challenged people to access the things. There was one more student whom I helped. What he made a robot with virtual assistant. That robot will help our grandparents. Will give them medicine, will tell them the news, will play songs for them, will search on Google for them, and he made all that using Pictoblox application. So even if you are not having any hardware for this competition, you have a vast variety of extensions that you can use to make your project the best. And I'm telling you that that boy also won the first prize. So yeah, back to the speech recognition application. So these are the applications of speech recognition: chatbot, personal assistants, and personal assistant can be Google Assistant, Cortana, Amazon Alexa. You have Siri also. They are here for you. Moving forward to the activity. So in today's session, we are going to make our own Siri, Alexa, whatever you want to call it, but I will say we are making our own virtual assistant, and we can name it Toby, right? Let's name it Toby only. So we are making our own virtual assistant using the Pictoblox Python interface. All right, so before that, I request all of you to download Pictoblox application on your device so that you can do the activities side by side or after the session. And then you can join us back in the DAO session if you have any. Okay, so you have 3 options by which you can download the Pictoblox application on your device. First option is you can click on the links that are there in the live chat box, or you can go in the description box of this video. You can click on those links, and then you will be able to download the Pictoblox application on your device. And the third option is to open your web browser, type download Pictoblox, click on the first link, which is by STEMpedia.com. And over there, you have to select your device, whether it is Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, iOS. You have to select your device and hit on the download now button, and you will be able to download Pictoblox application. So I hope that is clear to all of you. Once again, you cannot use any other application for this competition. You have to use Pictoblox application only. That is compulsory. That is the rule of this competition. You cannot use any other application, only Pictoblox. Okay, moving forward. So let's get a overview of this activity. So I'm going to play this video. This video will give you an overview, and I hope you will be able to understand what exactly we are going to make in this session.
Play Spider-Man song.
Playing Spider-Man song.
Play Mario song.
Playing Mario song.
Play Iron Man song.
Sorry, I am unable to understand the command.
So you can see whenever we are saying that we want the virtual assistant to play Mario song, it is playing Mario song. Whenever we are asking the virtual assistant to play Spider-Man song, it is playing that also. And whenever we are asking it to play song that is not there in its data, then it's not going to play that song and it will say that I'm sorry, I'm not able to understand. So this is the virtual assistant that we are going to make in today's session. Now, moving to the Pictoblox application, I request all of you to download it before, then only you will be able to make your virtual assistant. All right, so we are back to the Pictoblox application, as you can see. Now you have to switch to the Python interface. Click on go ahead, and you are here. The most important thing that you have to keep in mind. One thing that you have to keep in mind is this, that you have to download the songs. So what we are going to do, we are sending you a link in the chat box. You have to click on that and you can download your music file. So visit that link that is there in the chat box and you can download the music files. Or we will be also providing that music file link there in the description box for you all. So you can download it from there as well. All right. So download the music file. You can of course add any other music that you like, but here I am using the Spider-Man and Mario music only. You can add anything, everything from anything. Okay. All right. Now coming to the code. So as you all know, we have some extensions in Pictoblox application, as you all know. So in blocks, if you go in the block palette again, you can see we have all these extensions available to us. We are going to use two extensions today, which is first the speech recognition one, and the second text to speech. So we have to load these extensions in Python. And how to do that? So what we will do, we will just write speech recognition, click on it, it will load the extension for us. So SR is the variable name, SR equals to speech recognition. So what we are doing over here, loading the speech recognition class or extension, whatever you want to say. Extension could be better. Extension. Now let's load in the text to speech. Sorry, not this one. Text to speech. And yeah, the text to speech is class / extension is also there. So what we are doing, we are loading the text to speech extension in TS variable over here. So what we are doing, loading the text to speech extension here. Now, what exactly we want to do? As you can see that in the previous sessions, we had made a lot of activities using face detection, in which we have to turn on the camera to analyze the image and then do the things. But over here, what we have to do? We have to analyze speech. So if you go back in block coding, you can see in speech recognition extension, you have this one block, which is recognize speech for 2 seconds in English. Now we want to use this block in Python. How to do that? For this, you have to write down sr dot analyze speech for how many seconds we want it to analyze. Let's say 30. I'm using 30 because my laptop is connected to my phone. Okay. All right. Therefore, I'm using 30 seconds, but of course you can use 5, 10, how many seconds that you want. It depends on you. So I'm going for 30 seconds. After that, in which language we wanted to understand our things, understand the sentence, that will be in English. So we can say ENUS, which stands for English US. So what we are doing over here, we are analyzing just a second, everyone. Oh, so we are analyzing the speech here for 4 seconds. That is what we are doing over here. After analyzing the speech, what we want to do, we want to store the result. That means whatever I'm saying, I want to store that particular result somewhere, right? Then only we can convert it. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a variable and name it as command. I have named a variable, I have made a variable and named it as command. And I want to store the result of the speech in this variable. So if you go in blocks once again, you will be able to see we have this particular block, which is speech recognition result. This is where the results are stored. Okay, this is to analyze the speech, recognize the speech. This is to store the speech. So for this, we are going to use sr dot speech result, which is going to be whatever I say. Suppose if I'm saying that, hey, play Mario song. So that will be stored over here. Now, one thing that comes, the most important thing, what we have to do is whatever we are saying, we want that particular text to be stored in command variable. That is done, no problem. But what we want is whatever text is stored in this command variable, we want it into lowercase. So let me tell you what is uppercase and lowercase. So lowercase is like A, B, C, and D, and sorry, and D, and the uppercase is the whole spelling, no space, my bad. A, B, C, and D. So what we want to do, we want to convert this speech recognition result that is stored in the command variable to lowercase. How to do that? We will say command equals to command dot lower. So what is happening over here? The new command value, the new command variable value is going to be the previous command value, which is this one, equal to lower. So what's going to happen? The new command value will be, suppose if I'm saying over here, hello. Now the new command value over here will be what? It will be hello. It will be in lowercase. It will be the same value, but in lowercase. That is what is happening over here. So I hope you can understand with this example. Then the next thing, what we want to check, we got the result, we have analyzed the speech. What we want to check now is we want to check if the command, that means the speech result, contains these two specific words. First, Mario. If it contains Mario word in it, then we want to speak. Then we want the Toby sprite to speak, not say, speak, that it's going to play a Mario song. So it will play Mario song. Else if it is containing the word Spider-Man in it, that means Spider-Man word is there in the speech result, in the command, then I want the Toby sprite to speak that it is going to play the Spider-Man song, and it will play the Spider-Man song until done. Else if I'm saying something else, that means if I'm saying something that doesn't, that that is not my Mario or Spider-Man, any sentence that does not contain these two words, either of these two words, then it will say, sorry, I am unable to understand the command. So for this, we have to use the if condition. I will write if Mario in what? In command, then what we want to do. So if Mario word is there in the command, what is command? The speech recognition result. Whatever I'm saying will be stored in the command variable only. So if I am using the word Mario in my sentence, then I want the Toby sprite to speak something. So for this, I will be using text to speech. which is loaded in TS variable. So what I will say, TS dot speak playing Mario song. And I wanted to play Mario song. So for that, I want to load the Mario song. Okay, now I'm going to share how to load it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in sounds. I will click on upload sound. And I will select the folder in which I have downloaded these songs. So I will select the folder, open that folder, and I will select both of them and click on open. Now they are there on Pictoblox, Mario and Spider-Man. They both are there. So if I'm saying I'm using the word Mario in my sentence, then I want Toby Sprite to say playing Mario song. And what else I wanted to do? I wanted to play Mario song. So play until done. So that is the block that we have used in sound. So if you go in the sound palette, you can see there is play sound Mario until done. So in Python, we have this function of sprite. So sprite, it's a sprite function. So what I will do, I will write sprite dot play until done, and I will write the song name, which is Mario. Remember, the M has to be capital. Why? The M over here in the song Mario is also capital. So it have to be capital only. Then if I'm not using the word Mario, that means I might be using the word Spider-Man. So to check that, I have to use else if statement. And in Python, else if is known as elif. So I will use the elif Spider-Man in command. That means if the word Spider-Man is there in the command, and what is command once again? The speech result. If the Spider-Man word is there in the speech result, that means whatever I'm saying, I'm using the word Spider-Man. What I want the sprite to speak. So that means ts dot speak playing Spider-Man song. And I wanted to play Spider-Man song. For that, I will be using the sprite function, which is sprite.say play until done, and I will play the Spider-Man song. And if I'm not using either of these two words, if I'm not using either Mario or Spider-Man, then what I want the Toby, the virtual assistant, to say that it is not able to understand what I'm saying. So I will put that statement in else condition. I will say, sorry, in else part, I will say else I want the Toby sprite to speak. That means ts.speak. I am unable to understand. Please say it again. This is what we want to do. But one thing that we have to make sure that it is going to play Spider-Man song for a very long time, and we don't want that to happen. How we can stop it? We have to use the wait block. If you remember, we in wait block, we have wait block over here in control palette. We have to use that. So what I will do is I will first, to use the wait block, I have to import time. If you remember, we have imported time in the previous classes of Python, which is used to use the waiting block in Python. So what I will do, import time class over here, and I will say time dot sleep after 10 seconds. After waiting of 10 seconds, what I want to do, I want to stop all sound. So sprite, I will write sprite dot stop all sounds. So this is the function of sprite. So This is the whole code. Okay, I'm going to test it out and then I will explain it again. I will give a recap and then I will come to your doubts. Okay, let me run it. So as my camera is not detecting, it will take few seconds for me, but in your case, it will not take few seconds. It will take hardly few seconds and run. Play Mario song.
Playing Mario song.
So as you can see that it played the whole song for me. And after that, it waited for 10 seconds and then stopped all the sounds. So this is how the virtual assistant works. So now I'm back here to ask your doubts. To solve your doubts. So your voice is not coming. Were you not able to hear the music? Yes. Okay. Atharv is asking, sir, make the first letter in this word Spider-Man capital. Is it required in line 17? No, no, no. That is why we have converted into the lowercase, na? That is why we have converted into the lowercase. So therefore, it is in lowercase over here also. You are not able to hear the sound. Okay, let me play it again. Now able to. Were you able to hear the music, the Mario music? Yes, students? Yes, students? Okay, you were not able to hear the music. Okay, let me play it again. Just a second. All right, let me know if you are able to hear it now. Okay, I'm going to run it. It will take a few seconds for me because, as I told you, my camera is bugging today. Play Spider-Man song.
Playing Spider-Man song.
can, spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man.
Great. So it's going to play the full song now. So yeah, this is how the virtual assistant works. And yeah, so why we are not using while true here? Because we don't want it to. Okay, so of course you can use while true, but over here we don't want it to play the song continuously. That is why we are not using the while true. So while importing the song, it is showing select the board and then its corresponding port. You don't have to import. Roshan, you are clicking on some other option. You have to just go in sound and then click on upload sound. You will be able to upload your own music. You might be clicking on the board. You don't have to click on board. You have to click on sound. I hope, Pranshu, I'm clear now. All right. So I hope everything is clear to all of you. That's it for today's activity. We will be seeing you guys tomorrow if you have any doubt. And I'm looking forward for some doubts because a lot of you don't join the doubt session. And the ones who join, they don't have any doubts. So yeah, I'm looking forward to your doubts tomorrow. And you can join the doubt session. Now I request all of you to please fill the attendance cum feedback form. The attendance cum feedback form link is there in the chat box, the live chat box, as well as in the description box of this video. You can check it out or you can scan the QR code there on your screen. So yeah, I hope everything was clear in today's session and you enjoyed this session. If you did, please like this video because it really helps us to understand that yes, you were able to understand everything that was taught in this session. So I really love that if you like this video, subscribe to the STEMpedia channel so that whenever we are live, you will be able to get the notification. Thank you so much, everyone. We will meet you tomorrow. Till the time, stay safe, stay happy, and create the best project. All the best for the competition. Bye-bye.